Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host Andrey Gulyy. This is Suburbs of Seattle, where we discuss all things real estate, and today we're going to be talking about the do's and don'ts of buying a home and getting pre-approved for a home loan. Before we get started, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that you can stay up to date on all the latest videos that I'll be putting out. And also, shoot me a text or a call at the number below. I am a licensed real estate agent here in the state of Washington. I'll help you wherever it is you live or wherever it is you want to live. So whether you want to sell or buy, call or text me at the number below. I'd love to set up a time for us to grab a cup of coffee and to talk about what it is that I can help you with. And without further ado, let's get going. Step number 1 in the don'ts category is do not make cash deposits into your bank account at any time during the transaction or anytime 60 days before getting pre-approved. I'll explain why in just a second. Cash deposits are very hard to track, okay? Impossible, we'll just say that. And when a lender is getting you pre-approved, the less cash deposits they see, the better it is, because they don't know where that money came from. And if that is a cash deposit, it has to season in your account for at least 60 days before they can count that as credible money that they can use for your home purchase. Also, while you're buying a home, in the midst of the process, let's say you already are in contract, also do not make any cash deposits. It can get very messy for the lender and the underwriter to sit down, figure out where's this money coming from. It could kill the deal. So stack that cash in your safe or wherever it is you want to stack it, but do not deposit it into your bank account until I hand you the key and say, hey, here you go, you're good to go. Step number 2 is do not co-sign for a loan at any time during the home buying process. Do not open credit cards at any time during the home buying process or close credit cards. Leave everything as it is, okay? Do not co-sign, do not open up new cards, because this can kill the deal. Even if you're in contract, even if it's 2 days away from you getting the keys, the deal can be shut down if your debt goes up or if there are new inquiries on your credit report. So do not co-sign and do not open or close new cards. Step 3 in the don'ts category is do not have any new inquiries on your report, on your credit report, okay? This also includes switching from a W-2 job into a 1099 job, okay? Going from fully employed by a company to self-employed. Don't make any job transfers. Don't make any new credit inquiries of any kind as well. Just stick with the job that you currently have. If you want to have another job, wait until I hand you the keys and say, you're good to go. Go buy a car, buy a house, change a job, do whatever you want. But do not do anything like that during the process of buying a house. Again, that's just yet another thing that can kill the deal. Point number 4 is do not make any major purchases of any kind, whether it be appliances, furniture. Oh, we got to pre-order furniture. Nope, don't do that. Appliances, don't do that. Cars, do not buy a new car. Do not buy an engagement ring. Do not buy anything. Wait until after you get a home to get married. Whatever it is you got to do not make any major purchases at all of any kind. It could also tank your chances of getting a home and could kill the deal for you. Point number 5, this one's kind of obvious, is do not spend your down payment money, okay? Don't go to Vegas and go partying before I give you the keys again and say, hey, here's the house, okay? And I mean that with all seriousness. That's why I repeated that 3 times. Until you get the keys from me or from your agent that says, hey, here's the key, you're good to go, do not do anything with your down payment at all. Set that money aside. It's going to be wired to escrow a few days before closing, and then when you get the keys, you're good to go. Now, here are some do's of buying a home, things that you want to do when buying a home. Step number 1 is make sure that when you fill out a loan application that all of your information is up to date regarding your job, address, employment, all of that stuff. Make sure you're applying with all of the up-to-date information about your current situation. Step number 2 is do let your lender know if you have any changes within your employment. If you get a salary bonus, let them know. If your salary decreases, let them know. The sooner you let them know, the sooner they can mitigate the situation to figure out if an additional solution is necessary. So let them know about any changes. If your hours get cut, let them know so that they can figure it out ahead of time, so you won't get your hopes up on the day of closing and the lender's like, hey, we just found out about this, you can't get the house. Tell them right away as soon as you know. Point number 3 is be prepared to explain any deposits into your bank account that are not from your job. The lender is going to want to know, hey, where did this deposit come from? Oh, my Uncle Freddie paid me back finally 2 years later. Okay, great. The lender needs to know all of those details in order to qualify you for buying a home. So do let them know where those additional deposits might be coming from. Point 4 on the do list is make sure to respond to your lender right away. Now, I as your realtor will also remind you, hey, respond to the lender about this. The lender needs this. But respond right away. The sooner you get the lender the information that they ask for, the sooner they can get you that house closed, okay? Now, they will be asking you for many things. Even after you get pre-approved, they will be asking you for maybe new pay stubs, new bank statements, whatever it is. Make sure to respond promptly and swiftly so that your transaction will not be delayed. And point number 5 on the do list, and the last point, is make sure you continue making all of your payments to your obligations on time, whether it be rent, your car payment, child support is a big one. Do not mess those up. Continue making those payments. Continue having that stable payment history so that it will not ruin your credit history on a few days before closing and shoot your chances down of getting a house. So guys, these are all of the top do's and don'ts of buying a home and getting pre-approved for a home loan. Feel free to reach out to me if you're looking for lender recommendations, or if you're looking to buy or sell a home. Call me up or text me at the number below. I would be more than honored to help you out. Oh, before you go, put your email in the comments below if you would like a PDF version of the do's and don'ts of buying a home. Thanks so much, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.